Hello, welcome to Chef Richard's Kitchen. I'm Chef Richard Miller. A lot of my dishes that I do, especially Mexican and some of the Latin dishes, I often use Mexican rice for them. And instead of doing this for each of my recipes, what I thought I'd do is I'd just make Mexican rice today. I'm going to put it in as one of my shorts, and that way we can always refer to it from there. It's really very easy to do, and this is one of my favorite recipes for it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put in a couple of tablespoons of oil. Okay. And I'm going to let this warm up just a little bit. It doesn't take long on this induction burner. All right, now that the oil is getting warm, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a cup of long grain rice. And what we're going to do now is I'm just going to pretty much saute this around until it starts to turn a little bit golden. And what this is doing is it's just bringing out some extra flavor of the rice. Unlike some of the rice we do, we just take and throw in a cup of rice and 2 cups of water, let it sit on the stove until it softens. This one we're going to heat a little bit, see if we can get a little extra flavor out of it. You can hear it starting to sizzle a little bit. Which means it's getting there. Okay, now the oil has kind of absorbed in here. Now I got to make sure that I, stir quite a bit. I notice that the ends and the edges are starting to turn golden. Let's give it about another minute. Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to add a cup and a half of water. I'm going to add about a clove of garlic. A teaspoon of chili powder. And now here is 2 cubes of tomato bouillon. And these are usually under the Knorr brand. You can find them in pretty much any supermarket or Latin grocery or anything like that. You can find it. Personally, I like the tomato bouillon that has just a little bit of chicken in there with it. And if I were to attempt to pronounce it, get some real good laughs. All right, so we're going to stir this in. And now I'm also going to stir in a little bit of tomato sauce. I'm going to use about 4 ounces of it. I'm going to reserve the rest of it just in case we need it. Because now we really have all our liquid in here. Now usually they say put 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice in. I put 1 cup of rice in and probably 1.5 cups of water, and that's because I wanted to add the tomato sauce with it. So right now I'm just going to bring it up to the boil stage again. And then we're just going to let it simmer for probably 15 minutes, something like that, until the rice has absorbed all the liquid. So, yeah, there it comes. It's boiling nicely. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to cover this, and we're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Welcome back. I went ahead and I left it, I left the rice absorb for an extra 10 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and let's just take off the top. And I want to take a fork and I kind of want to fluff it up a little bit. Before we go ahead and taste it. Very mild, very good tomato taste. The tomato and chicken bouillon added a little bit to it. And you notice I didn't add any salt to this. And the reason is bouillon usually has, quite a bit of salt in it. So it didn't disappoint. It's fine. Other than that, to me, it's well balanced, has a good flavor, not hot or anything like that. So let's just go ahead, and for now, if we were going to serve this with anything, we'd serve it with our main entree. But let's go ahead and just plate it the way it is. There you be. Go ahead, and if we were going to serve this, I'd probably put a little bit of cilantro and possibly a lime with it. So here we have it. This is a Mexican rice you can go ahead and serve pretty much to anybody at any time. It's really good. It's well balanced. It's not sour. It's not too salty. It really came out very good. So once again, give it a try. Let me know in the comments section or send me an email at chefrdmiller@att.net. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and for heaven's sake, subscribe so you can catch my next videos. Thank you again for watching. Take care. God bless. Remember, cooking should always be fun. And I'll see you next episode. Bye for now.